Larry. That dumb name Lily called me suddenly popped back in my head. Oh, Harry Larry. Hey guys, you're back. Well, I guess that means I'm back. What's up, everybody? Z3 KO Trinity here. Welcome back for more Goosebumps. 3KO. That's right, it's been a while. How have y'all been? The next book that I'm going to be reviewing is My Hairiest Nutsack. I mean, My Hairiest Adventure. Now, this book has quite a reputation to it. Not a lot of people seem to like this. Some people even say it's absolute garbage. Throw it away. I, however, actually didn't like it or didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. It does have quite a charm to it. It does have its quirks about it, and yeah, it's ultimately a story about puberty. So, yeah, not much you could do about that. But, well, God, y'all, hold on. I'll tell you what the book's about. Just give me a minute. If you guys have been living under a rock and don't know what My Hairiest Adventure is about, it's about a boy named Harry Lloyd. No, it's about a boy named Larry Boyd. And he's fixated about his hair. He's got some luscious curls. He's just always, talking about hair through the whole daggone book. He thinks about hair, talks about hair. That's the one thing annoying about this book, is that it just brings up hair every chance it gets. But we start our story off with him being chased by these dogs. And it's almost an everyday thing. He doesn't know why they chase him, what they want. They just love chasing him. Well, he gets saved by his friend Lily, which I do like her character to a certain extent. She reminds me of Andy from Monster Blood in a small way. I guess the way I picture her in my mind. But Andy's so much better. She has two traits about her. One, she has multicolored eyes. One is blue and one is green, which I wrote down the term because I wanted to sound smart for y'all. It's called heterochromia iridum. And it's mostly common in animals. And the other thing is she has a necklace that she wears that is a gold pirate coin. So that's kind of cool. They're talking amongst each other, and they go to her garage. Apparently, they have this band, which is the main focus of like the story itself. There's this event in school called the Battle of the Bands. Battle of the Gods. And they want to win it. They're hyped about it. They're all they got their other friends waiting on them. So they get in there and they start practicing. They play a little bit of Bon Jovi. No, I'm just kidding. They do mention Rolling Stones, though. But they do practice some. And one thing I find very strange about this story is that it takes place during the winter. Like, I could have easily seen this as not really a summertime story where the kids are out of school, but like leading towards summer. I can see that more than just the random snow. Because the winter doesn't play, like the cold or nothing like that. It doesn't come into play at all unless just one scene, which we're about to get to that. After they practice, they go out and they build snowman, play in the snow. Well, our boy Lloyd, it's not Lloyd. Why do I keep wanting to say Lloyd? Larry Boyd, damn it. Our boy Larry, he looks over and sees this trash pile. And he's just like, oh yeah, trash. He's apparently the town dumpster diver. So he goes over and tries to find, like, snoops around the trash, which is another foreshadowing. But he's looking through the trash and he finds this orange can of Instatan lotion. Supposed to make like an instant tan, like dark your skin, eat like instantly, all that stuff. So he brings it over to his friends, shows them, and they're like, "Oh man, wouldn't it be hilarious if we came to school with tans? Oh, it'll be the funniest thing in the whole world." So they start rubbing that stuff. Oh, rubbing that lotion all over him. And Larry looks at the bottle and he's like, "Wait a minute. This has been expired for a couple of years." He's like, "Is this safe for us to apply?" And they're like, "Oh, it'll be all right. It ain't going to hurt nobody." So he's like, "Well, okay." And, well, nothing happens. They don't get their tan. It's not Insta or nothing like that. So, bummer. Well, later on that day, Larry starts getting real sick, lightheaded, and he passes out. Well, the parents call their town doctor, which, R.L. Stein, I know what you did, sir. His name is Dr. Merkin. That's right. In a damn puberty book, Dr. Merkin. But they call him, and apparently Larry has this thing about his sweat glands. He has weak sweat glands that apparently act up when he's like overheated or excited, something like that. So he has to get this shot every 2 weeks. Which he's like, okay, whatever, I don't understand it, but I ain't gonna question it. Later on that day, he's brushed his teeth, and which is the famous scene of the front cover. And he looks down and he's like, "Wait a minute." And he sees these big, thick, black fur on his hands. And he's like, "What the hell? What's going on here?" So he shaves them off because that's what he did. And doesn't think nothing of it. Well, this book, guys, is basically a rinse and repeat from this point. Like certain events keep happening. Like he's in gym class one time, and he rolls up his like shorts or something and has thick fur on his knees. He goes up in front of class for the teacher to do a problem. Has hair on his hands. The principal even thinks he has gloves on. How hairy his hands are. So it's like a rinse and repeat. Well, hair keeps growing places, and he shaves it off, and then it grows back, shaves it off. It's just like that. So I gotta grab my notebook here because my memory ain't that good. Well, he talks to his friends about it, and he's like, "Lily, do you grow hair where it used to be bare?" And she like starts making a joke about it. She's like, "Oh yeah, I grow it everywhere. I'm a werewolf." Oh, and so she's like messes with him. But there are parts in the story that you can kind of tell that something is going up with his friends too. Um. Anyway, days later, his friends start going missing. Manny, one of his friends, Manny, goes missing. He goes to his house. Not a trace of anyone there. Like, it was an empty house, as if nobody ever lived there. So he's like, "That's weird." And then, unfortunately, Lily goes missing. And he goes to her house, and he sees her parents there, so he goes to the mom. He's like, "Hey, what's going on? Where's Lily?" And the mom's, like, apparently crying, and she's like, "Oh, there is no Lily. There never was a Lily. You should just go on and never come back here again." So he's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And well, he starts being followed by this dog, and he's like, "I hadn't seen this dog around before." And he gets a closer look, and it has the eyes. "Hey, the tiger." No, he has the blue eye and the green eye. And his dog collar is the gold pirate coin. So, and then later on, when his friend Manny went missing, he saw the Shaggy dog, and he's like, "That looks just like Manny." Coincidence? So he tells his other friends about this, but they don't care because Battle of the Bands is finally around, and they're just like, screw them. I don't know what happened to them, but the one girl's like, "I'm the lead singer now. Let's just do this." So they go to the Battle of the Bands. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't forget something. Nope, it's Battle of the Band time. So they get on stage, and they have this rival group. Really, it's just this one rival. It's a brother and sister. And I forgot the name. Let me check my book. Howie and Marissa. And the name of their band is Howie and the Shouters. Okay? It's just two members of the band as far as I remember. But I guess it's no worse than the Geeks, which is their band name. So, yeah. Well, they perform, and apparently they suck ass. But all of a sudden, the audience starts clapping. Yeah, that's so cool. And Larry's like, what's going on? Why are they clapping? And then he sees the fur, and apparently he's growing it right in front of the audience. And they're thinking it's like some special effects or something. They're like, "We don't know how you did it, but that was awesome." And they end up winning the Battle of the Bands because of it. But when he goes to accept his trophy, he's just too embarrassed and frightened, I guess, by what's going on, that he's just like, I can't handle this. So he runs back home. And he's told his parents before, but they're just like, "Oh, call Dr. Merkin quick. Give him that shot again." But this time he comes home and he tells them, and they finally tell him the truth. And this is where the story happens. Apparently, Larry was the dog the whole time. He was their pet dog. And Dr. Merkin is actually a mad scientist who had discovered a way to turn dogs into people. That's right! He turned dogs into children. And, him, all his friends, they were all dogs. Every kid in this town could be a dog. I guess parents are not very fertile in this town. So, yeah, dogs it is. And that's why he kept having to get that shot, because he was reverting back to being a dog. Well, he pretty much accepts that, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he turns back into a dog, and all's well that ends well. And then here's the final ending of the story. Dr. Merkins appears back at his house. He's carrying a baby. It's a baby girl. His parents are like, "Oh, we love you, Jasper. You're so cute." And he's like, "Jasper, wait a minute. That's my pet cat." So, yep, he went from dogs to cats now. And that is the end of my Hairiest adventure. Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Was it the garbage you thought it was? Or did it actually, wasn't that bad? To me, I didn't think it was that bad. There was definitely more annoying characters that I've read before. And I thought it was alright, actually. Wasn't as bad as what I expected. And Larry, he was kind of annoying. The whole constant thinking and mentioning of hair bothered me throughout the book. But there could be so much worse character traits and stuff. And I think I actually hated him more in the actual episode. I was annoyed by the actor mostly, but we'll get to that when we review the episode. So yeah, what you guys think? I even grew my hair out a little bit more just for the occasion. I had my hairiest adventure last week. Woo! I ain't gonna talk about that. Alright, let's see. Let's check out this artwork. I think it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't like it. Like, why give him monkey ears? Like, I don't understand that. Unless it says in the book that he has big ass ears. It might have. I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually read this. I would have liked a little bit of detail. I would have liked a little bit of detail, like hair on the toothbrushes, like hair on the sink where he had shaved previously. I would have liked something like that. But it's okay. Says it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And I keep shaving and shaving and shaving. Dad's like, who's using up all the damn cream? Alright, let's see what the back of it says. He's having a really, really bad hair day. Shimmy, shimmy. Oh, Harry, Larry, boy, crazy Larry just found the coolest thing in the trash. Oh, man. He found some heroin needles and, all kinds of stuff. But the coolest thing he found, guys, was that bottle of suntan lotion. You know it. It's an old bottle of Instatan. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, damn. Rub off a dark one. Rub on a dark suntan in minutes. So says the bottle. So Larry and his friends do that very thing. They just, get down deep. But nothing much happens until Larry notices the hair. Dark, spiky hair growing on his hands and hands and face. Really gross, shiny hair. Hair that keeps growing back even after he shaves it off. Shave it off! Shave it off! Stupid. Coming soon, A Night in Terror Tower, which I reviewed already. So yeah, that was my hairiest adventure. What you guys think? Once again, let me know in the comment section below. But Z3Cal Trinity, what did you rate this book? I gave this book a 3 out of 10, which is a D-. I actually thought it was pretty decent. I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it, and I probably, guaranteeingly, will never read this book again. So yeah, that was my thoughts. Let me know what you think for the millionth time. Just keep commenting the same thing over and over. Just keep commenting. But anyway, I guess. See you in the bathroom when I'm shaving over and over and over again. The whirlwind of the